Okay, so you were a notary. You've been doing that for about a year, and you said that
Hmm.
you want to provide additional digital products that you can add to your notary business, right? Like add some additional
Right.
side things, multiple streams of income. Perfect. So you talked about a journal like a faith journal or something like
Yeah.
prayer journal, something like that, right? Like a devotional kind of
Right.
thing. And then you talked about the planner. So my thought was is maybe start with the planner because it kind of does, kind of follow into what you're doing. Maybe you can share it as, this is I'm a paper planner. I know that's probably crazy, but look, I still have a happy planner. I still have a happy planner. I'm kind of one of those people that as much as I love digital planners, yeah, see,
See, happy planner, yes. I got so many different planners. It's
I've
ridiculous.
got to do a lot of those. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
I
I
want to
got the
lift up
notebook too.
my
Look,
screen here because
notebook
I feel like
too.
it's like showing my body here. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better. I didn't even do my hair this morning. I just dried it. So look at my hair. So I'm a paper planner, but I still
Hmm.
have like a project list that I follow on my computer. Um,
Right.
but I want to kind of think about, how you can present this to your customers or people on Instagram that this, is something that you use maybe in a daily basis, right? With your business, with your
Right.
life, with whatever. So we want to kind of start out there. So I'm going to start out, we're going to use ChatGPT, okay?
Hmm.
And do you remember we had the statement, and you're going to have to remind me what your statement was. Um, so let's go in here.
I gotta remind myself. Hold on.
I know I'm pretty sure I can probably find it, and we can probably find it in our notes at
Let me find
school.
my notes.
Yeah. So let's see.
Um,
Let me go into school really quick.
Open.
Enter in picture automatically. Don't allow. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into school and see if we can find yours because it's under. I remember we have a lot of conversations already.
Right?
Let's
I
see.
have to. Let's see. This one? No. Yes. This. I think it's this one.
Did you find it?
Um.
Perfect. And we can literally say it's
Yeah.
good, right? If we can, so you want to see how crazy my stuff is right here. So I'm gonna open the sidebar and you'll see all of my projects. Oops, it's not sharing, is it? Is it not sharing?
Hold on. It went away.
No, I
I think it's trying to.
think it's trying to
Is it
find it.
loading or no?
We're gonna have there it is. Let's see if it pops up again. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna start out. So um I usually just have a conversation with ChatGPT, right? And I just say, I am a notary. I help busy parents and senior communities with, uh, let's say, how would you say, completing maybe affidavits or documents, right?
Yeah.
Plus help plus creating digital products for my business that I can share as an additional income stream. So that just kind of just gives ChatGPT a little bit of information, right? So when I hit
Hmm.
enter, it's going to say, well, that's going to give you a polished version of your statement, right? So here you can actually, if you wanted to, you can use this as like a, kind of a post. But um,
Right.
so let's say, let's do this. I created a planner and I would like to add this as a product that I can promote on Instagram. Its Instagram account is primarily for my notary business, right?
Right.
Tell me how I can incorporate planner into this business. Let's just see what it tells us. I literally have conversations with ChatGPT in this, So you can absolutely incorporate a planner into your business. It just needs to be positioned as a tool that makes life easier for the same audience you serve. So clients, busy parents, seniors. You know what? I had an idea for you when I was thinking about this, right? So you
Mm,
said that you work, and so let's not forget about this because this could be a really good idea. Um, I am a child of seniors, right? My parents are in their
okay.
70s, almost close to 80. And
Uh-huh.
we've been talking about things like planning for, like if they get sick or if they need to be into a home or, things like that. They've put me on their bank
Right.
accounts. They've, made me POA for quite a few things already. And
Mm-hmm.
could you come up with some kind of like a book, like, hey,
Yeah.
this really sucks, but this is now up to you, kind of thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like almost like a checklist book in a
Yes,
way. Like these are the steps you need to take. Make sure you do this, and then they can go through it. Like, okay, month one,
yes,
we did
exactly.
that. Month
Yes.
two,
Yep.
yeah,
And important things you need to know, like, where's their safe deposit boxes? Where are their bank accounts?
yeah,
Where's their insurance documents? What are their wishes as far as like, like burial and, funeral services? You
right,
don't talk
right.
about those things, but it's super important.
No,
So
they are important.
yeah,
Yeah,
so keep that in mind because that could be an additional product that you add, and we could think about how we could use
add
it, right?
into that. Yeah, heck yeah. It's like got an overall planner, and then we can separate the way
Exactly.
it goes. Yeah,
Exactly. So maybe you speak to like those people that you service, right? The senior community or maybe the families, that kind of thing. Because I know for me, like if you created that for me, that would be super helpful.
yeah,
Maybe something that
yeah.
have the difficult questions about these things. Because this
And
is a
how you
difficult
can approach
conversation.
those
Yeah,
conversations. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So,
Because I
okay,
don't know why, but it is a sensitive topic.
it's,
Nobody wants to speak about when, their time
yeah,
comes, what's going to happen.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my mom telling me, she was like right away, she was like, I don't want to be cremated. And I was like, okay, can you tell me why? you know, and I guess I just never thought about how important that is.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, you're dead. Like, does it matter?
What does it matter? Right, right, right. But to them, it makes a difference. Yeah, because
Right.
every generation is so different on that,
Exactly. Exactly. So,
And
and
so,
so
yeah, that's a
being,
pinpoint you want to make sure it's crossed
yes,
and understood and respected,
exactly.
of
Yes.
course.
Because knowing my luck, my
Um,
mom will come back and haunt me if I didn't do the right thing.
just because you didn't do it, you disobeyed my wishes.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna come back to haunt you. So see, I mean
Every
that's
morning,
an
get up in the
idea.
kitchen and see something your favorite mug is moved. You're like, really, mom? Stop
Exactly.
touching my
No,
stuff.
I mean, she will. She will come back and haunt me. I almost dropped my camera. She will come back and haunt me. I'm not kidding. She will come back and haunt me.
Oh dear.
So, okay, so let's get back on track. So it says, your clients, busy parents, and seniors already trust you to help them with important, often time-sensitive documents. A planner fits into that same theme, helping them stay organized so they never miss deadlines, appointments, or important paperwork. So, like I think of, um, okay, so like, what are some things that I would forget if I was maybe, um, okay, so power of attorney, right? Power of attorney. I
Uh-huh.
don't know how long those last, right?
Yeah.
So, like, one of the things that you could have in there, like, do you have a recent power of attorney, or you know what I mean? You can use this as your
Right,
content. Do you
right,
have a recent power of attorney that, you just have to know that this is only valid for a period of time. So then it needs to be
right.
done again. So that's when you would reach out to me just to get
Hmm.
that form, get it updated, and get it notarized, right? That kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
And so that's
Yeah.
that's one way that you can use it. You can talk about your content, right? Like that way.
Hmm.
Um, when you're doing like, hey, don't forget, um, physical exams for kids. I don't think that they
Oh
need to be
yeah.
notarized, but like I don't know. Do you have children?
I do. I have a 17-year-old, and even that, I'm just like, is it time for a
Yes,
physical already?
because we have to do it every year, right?
Trying to keep up with
Yeah,
it.
to do it
Yeah,
every year.
trying to keep up with
So
it.
like
Yep.
maybe those are some things that you can include in like if you have like the planner could be for different ages, right? It could be for a busy
Yeah.
mom. It could be for a senior, like like keeping track of like in the planner, can you put things
Those
like
important
who's
documents.
your
Yeah.
doctors, who's what's your
Uh huh.
medication list, those types of things. My mom is
Right.
a she hates my chart for her health stuff. And
Uh huh.
so she literally has an entire, like, she prints it out and she has her prescriptions with her, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are kind of some things that you think of, like when I think of like a planner, like how's it going to make me better if I'm
What's going to really incorporate into
exactly.
my world that is easy for
Yeah.
me to function.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So thinking about those things. So your messaging can be like that, like never miss a signing appointment or renewal date, never
Hmm.
miss a doctor's appointment. Don't forget to do your e-check-in for your doctor's appointment because you usually have to do that like 24 hours, that kind of thing. And just kind of tying it into your client or your customers, right? So that kind of thing.
Right.
Create content on how to use the planner, use Instagram to educate and soft sell. So this is kind of just the value of it behind it. So let's create the product. Okay, this sounds great. I want to create a planner that will fulfill my needs as a busy mom and also as a notary. Like, do you want those, like, do you want a calendar to be separate, right? Like, do you want two calendars? Do you want it to
Hmm.
be, how would you like that?
Yeah, I think it would be better separate because it will function for that particular
Mm-hmm.
party household, and they might not need to worry about POH
Right.
at this moment. So it's
Exactly.
kind of like null and
Okay.
void. I don't need
So
that
let's
page,
let's do it as just a busy mom. Oops, I'm over here.
Hmm.
As a busy mom, because I see it typing over here, right? Means as a busy mom, to utilize in my daily life. Include, what do you want? Like include a monthly like spread, right?
Yeah,
Do
monthly
you want
spread.
like time, like block out time,
Yeah,
like a daily agenda or daily.
I would say daily agendas, checklist section, um, and then oh, sorry, dog is acting nuts. Um, and maybe even a important
Okay.
box,
Okay.
like things that really kind of stand out.
Okay. So let's see what it says. Let's see what ChatGPT tells us. You mentioned it was made for busy moms, planner layout. And you might already have this, right? You might already have this designed, and that's totally fine. So my computer is
Hmm.
running slow again. Um, so if you'd like, I can mock up a full page. So let's see. So it gives you again the checklist, that kind of thing. Okay, so I think I've got one fully created. I need to create a title for this planner. Um, and also the copy for the sales page. Are you going to use it as a paid item or a lead magnet?
With the
Hmm.
planner, let's see. I think okay. I want to do two
Okay.
separate things, right? So for the freebie, it will be the introduction of
Okay.
the planner. So like maybe a soft sale, like a soft, 3 pager idea, something
Okay.
like that. And then if they want the full planner, that will be the paid
Okay.
version.
Okay. Awesome. So
But there's more detail
gotcha.
included and
Okay.
things like that.
So my idea, whoops, is to have a soft sell for the planner, which is going to be a paid product. Um, so I would like maybe like a cheat sheet, maybe, or maybe
Yeah.
or something to present. Please help me with a title for the planner, and then we can work on the sales copy for the product. And then what we'll do is we'll go after we have the product, and we'll go back to the soft sell because we'll have
Okay.
the first one. So there's a couple of names, couple of titles. Worm relatable, so like, is there any keywords that you want to use?
Um, get it done, mom planner, everyday calm and collected. I like the calm and
Oh,
collected.
I
That's
like that
cute.
too. Okay, so let's do, keep wanting to, I still see me typing over here. Selected planner. Now let's create the sales copy. I am not sure what sales platform I am going to use. I have Zoho C. What is it called? Zoho what? One? Is it the
Zoho
number one like
1.
this? Oh,
No,
Zoho one.
spelled out.
Okay.
Separate word.
CRM.
Yeah.
I also have started a System.io account, but would be open to other platforms. There goes my dogs.
Oh, now your turn.
The doorbell just rang. The doorbell just rang. I'm like, let me not kill you there. Christopher!
Right.
I've got I've got 3 dogs, so that should tell you something, right?
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Christopher, the doorbell. It's your
This little one
backpack.
I have, he's
I
enough.
think his backpack was delivered because we ordered his backpack too late for school, and I think it was just delivered. So
Oh,
yeah, I can
nice.
hear the
Yeah.
truck. So they're gonna go all crazy till the door opens.
Right.
Till the door opens.
Like somebody's here. Somebody's here. Get up.
Exactly. Get
Get
him.
up.
Get him. Exactly. Yep. So that's so funny. So let's see. Also, start a system account would be open to other platforms, like
Mm-hmm.
uh, Payhip,
What's it? Etsy
Gumroad,
or Stand. Yeah.
Stan Store, maybe even. Let's see what it tells us. Let's see.
Okay.
So the sales copy. So let's see what it says. So common collective planner because you deserve a life that feels organized, not overwhelming. So I like this so far. Between school
Mm-hmm.
drop-offs, work deadlines, bill due dates, last minute errands. Oh, I like this. This is great. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I
So this
like
is
that.
great. So once inside the monthly calendar spread, daily agenda pages, checklist section, important box, extra planning pages. Perfect. Why you love it, peace of mind, know exactly what's coming up and what needs to get done. For more productivity, less stress, everything in one place. I like this. Prioritize what matters most instead of reacting to the day. Oh, that's
Yeah.
like I need that.
That's it. Exactly. Like that's it. Because we will get so caught
Yeah.
in like, wait a minute.
What
Let
what
me look
what
at
was I
this
doing?
planner
Exactly,
real quick.
exactly. And then you pick 4, right? Busy moms balancing homework and kids and schedules. And the price, instant downloads, use it
Mm-hmm.
digitally or print it out. So you could use it like on your iPad on Good Notes, right? Or I don't know what you
Right.
use on Android. I all my stuff is pretty much except for my laptop is
I know
yeah,
mine's pretty much Apple as well, or my
yeah,
home
mine
desktop,
too.
which is HP. But
But you could
I
still
mean, I
Yeah, you
haven't
can
used
still create
Android in so
a
long.
document.
Yeah.
I myself, like, I don't even know where my iPad is. I don't know what it did that. I had a digital planner that I was using on that, but what I found is that
Uh-huh.
I wasn't like I couldn't like leave it open all the time. Like I can take out my planner and literally like
Yeah.
leave it open on the day, right? Like leave it open and be like, this is what I
Right,
have, right?
exactly.
I do have a big calendar right there because
Uh-huh.
I will look at it more often. But like if I have appointments or my
Right.
list, like my list, you want to see how crazy? Like I use this is my to-do list on the daily thing, which is probably crazy.
Uh-huh.
I probably should put the to-do list on this side. But this is my personal to-do list, right? This is personal. This is business.
Yeah.
So so if you can make something like
Right,
that for me,
right.
like personal stuff, business stuff,
To split it and
I would love that. I would love it. So
you're
I love
right,
when I talk like
right.
that to myself. Anyway, so what else? So what I like about this is perfect for busy moms balancing homework, kids schedules, parents
Hmm.
managing school forms, sports schedules, which is exactly me. Start your day calm, collected, and ready for. So you literally have your whole sales page written right there. Right? So let's
Yeah.
now ask
Yeah.
ChatGPT, um, based on this information, what is a price point uh, I should consider for this product? I'm a low ticket person, but if you want to start selling higher ticket stuff, you can totally do it, right? So
Yeah.
format delivery, printable, digital download, no physical shipping, market audience, sales channel. So recommended pricing entry at a soft launch is $7 to $9. Regular price after launch, 12 to 15, and
Hmm.
then a bundle option where you can, maybe, it could also be something that you use for a notary, right? That you
Translatable.
can add it into
Okay.
a notary package,
Yeah.
just something like that. So why not go higher from the start? Because your Instagram audience is primarily following you for your notary services. Okay, so introducing a new paid product type works best with a low friction entry price. Well, that's really good to know. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And
Yeah.
so if you want, I can map
Yeah.
out a launch plan for you where we are. Start with the $7 soft launch, right? So let's go into, so you said that you're using System.io, correct? Or you've opened System.io. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we've already got, let me go back to the sales copy. And we're just going to act like we're going to use a digital store for this. I'm going to show you a couple of different options, right? So digital store, because System.io, what I like about System.io, let's see if it lets me open. There we go. So this is my dummy account that I use, and this will help you. So we're going to go, when you're in System.io, you have the dashboard, the CRM, sites, emails. You're going to create a digital store, right? And the digital store is like, it's almost like a link in bio, or like what you'd see on like a Stan store or a link tree or a beacons. What it does is it gives you, so let me show
Uh-huh.
you what my test one looks like, or what I use right now. So it looks like this. Oops, I gotta stop sharing, share this tab instead. There we go. Okay. So when you're here, right? So it just says mom's passive income, helping busy women turn ideas into income. So you can see that I just have one item, and it's the passive income playbook. I need this. So this is my test, and it goes directly to the sales page for that item. So you could use this and it would be
Uh-huh.
very simple, right? So you can still keep your main website, but have this as an additional like link tree. And what you could do is on this page here, let me share this tab now. When you're here, when in your, so let me go back because we're going to start over from the beginning. So let's go to digital stores. We're going to create a digital store, and we will call it, hold on, let me see. Let me look at your, need to move this darn thing. That's the one thing I don't like when you're like trying to oh, I need to look at your Instagram. That's right. So let me go into Instagram and let's find you. Sign the line. That's right. See, I'm gonna remember that after we've done all this. I will remember that. I might not remember what we talked about, right? So sign the line notary. Or you could just do it this way. Darshell's digital digital collection, digital whatever, right? We'll just say digital den. And we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
say that's what we'll call it as the link, right? So I already have my domain in here. I have two domains in here, or you could just use the plain one. If you use this one, whatever you created as your domain
Mm-hmm.
is what's gonna pop up. So mine just says Tammy Duran. We're just gonna use this, copy to clipboard. We're gonna click save. So when I go over here, we're going to go into settings. We're actually going to edit the design. Okay, so edit the design first. And we'll just pick one. What do you like as far as like the designs here? Are you like a colorful person? Do you want something
Um,
simple and classy? Give us
for the, I would say that
Robin.
that one
Okay,
right there, the one that says
perfect.
Robin, the
Okay,
middle.
so let's select
Yeah,
this
that's a
one. We're
cute
going to
one.
apply the theme, and you can change your colors here. So you can change whatever colors you want. So let's say if you want like more,
Okay,
let's
good.
say
Yeah.
we go with like, I don't know. Let me see what color. Maybe we'll go with a lighter color. Maybe we go into here into more browns or greens. I love a green, um, like a lime green. And then you can change any of the other colors. Maybe you want this one to be, I don't know. Let's try blue, like a bright blue. Might be a little crazy, but you get what I'm saying. And then so we'll change that. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Mm-hmm.
edit the header, and you can just say Darshell digital dit. That's just what we'll call it, right? And then put the bio. So remember we had, share this tab. This is where I feel like we go crazy because we have so many tabs open. Let's go back to the beginning
I
where I'm
know.
like, so let's say I need this revised for a LinkedIn bio page. And I'm just gonna paste it. Because we're not recreating the wheel, we're just asking it to do something else for us, right? So there we go.
Yeah.
And it might not be exactly, maybe we
Mm-hmm.
want to change it to different because it's Darshell's Digital 10. You get what I'm saying, like, right? You know, you just want to make sure that it matches. So we're just going to go
Right,
here.
right.
Let me share this tab. I'm going to pop it in here. You're going to put your usernames. You know, we're just going to say, where are you? Your username here. And what I like about this is you don't have to like be an expert at this stuff, right? And whatever other platforms you want, you can add them in. So we just click on save. So if you have a YouTube,
Oh,
if you have
okay.
a Facebook, if you have an Etsy channel, if you have whatever you want, you can do that. So then,
Uh-huh.
so we've got it. So we can view it. We can see what it looks like. So it's just plain right now. Probably way too bright, but you get. So
Right,
let's
right.
go back to this one, show this tab, and actually let's change this. Let's remove this and put like a gray color. Am I gonna find a gray? Am I gonna be like, am I gonna find one? I don't know. We'll do like this color. Wait, this color. And let's see if it gives it a little bit different. Apply the theme so it's not so like, and then now let's go back to, we're gonna add a product, right? So so we can redirect to an
Mm-hmm.
external link. So you can go if you want to put your information from your website. So let's just do that real quick, right? So you have your website in your profile, and let's see what you've got here. So you've got your Facebook page. Oh, so let's do that. Let's put that in here. So we're just gonna take the profile, and we're gonna go back in here, and we're going to so we can say we can put like an image, right, of what it is, and you can see all my stuff I have in here. So we would just create an image. Maybe it's a picture
Mm-hmm.
of you, maybe it's a picture of your group or whatever, and you can put that in there. But let me back up a little
Okay.
bit. Let's back up. Let's go back to the settings. So edit design, because I want you to see what this looks like as a whole. Whoops. Stores. I need to go back to stores, Tammy. I went way ahead of my, right? So edit design, edit the header. There we go. And what I like about this is that I don't have to worry about like creating the icons. I don't have to worry about like, making sure that they're in line, right? That with the thing, because I'm not creating this myself, that like this
Uh-huh.
is literally just creating it. So we're gonna add exactly, yep.
You
So
just
we're
put
gonna
in the
sell
information
a
and it
digital
does it.
download,
Yeah.
right? What we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
take so we need to get a thumbnail. So in this case, I'm just going to give an example. I'm going to use this one here. Actually, I'll use this one. And then
Okay.
it'll say to insert or select. And then you'll see you can move it around if you need to, like move this however you want. I think that's fine right there where it is. And then click on here. I'm on the small screen, so let's see if it lets me. There it is. And then we're going to go back
Oh, good.
to,
Yeah.
remember we had the chat
Okay.
GPT, right? So we're going to share this tab. We already have the
Yeah.
sales copy. So let's go back up. Where is it? Okay, right here. So I'm going to call it the Com Collect Planner. Go back to the store. And your button, like you can say buy now, I need to get organized or something. And that's just your button thing, right? And then we're going to go to
Okay.
all this info. Let's see how much it lets us put in, because sometimes there is a character limit for this section. Oops. Where did it go? just stopped sharing. Let's share again. Let's see, let's see. I know it's whole
Electronics.
screen. I asked it to do the entire screen earlier. Okay, so okay, we're back on. So we're gonna take this out, right? And we're gonna copy and paste that information in. So this might be a little much because we actually just want it. So let's go back into ChatGPT and let's say, um, can you give me a short description for my link in bio? Oops, digital store for this product. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, that's good, you know. So go back to the digital store,
Yeah.
and now we're going to put that in. And then we're going to click on next. And now we need what the digital product name is, right? So the Calm and Collected Planner. And maybe we want to upload the digital product. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to upload the entire file, right? So the PDF. So once you're done creating it, you're
Okay.
going to go in and let's see. When I'm on ScreenPal, my computer runs super slow on my to get to my hard drive. I don't know why. I'm like, this is not like an old computer either, so I don't understand what's happening. I'm like, I don't understand.
Right. I tell you, 'cause my computer is new since last year. Like I literally
Isn't
invested in
it
it last
crazy?
year, and I'm like, why is this acting so slow?
I even bought an
I know I don't
external hard
have
drive,
that
so I
much
wouldn't
stuff
put
on here,
everything on
but
there. I
okay.
put everything on the external hard drive, and it's still like it's still crazy.
Yeah.
So it says it doesn't it so there's my get it done planner. So I'm gonna add it in here just so you can see what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
And so let's go over here. So we're gonna add this. Oh, I think there's a button down here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Maybe. I'm like, maybe. Might have to move this. Oh,
Oh,
thank
you know, it might
you.
be the outside scroll. There's an
I'm
outside
like,
scroll.
why can I not move
Yeah.
that? I'm like, what is happening?
So
So
you're gonna
there it
be
is. It
scrolling
added it, right?
forever.
That's the PDF. So now we're gonna edit the email because this is the
Okay.
email. So this is the
Yep.
great thing is that you can deliver it directly. So we're gonna go back to here and we're gonna say,
Uh-huh.
thanks, this is perfect. I always talk to ChatGPT like it's like, thank you. You know what I mean? Can you please?
Right. I do the same
Oh,
thing.
you
Like I
have a
said, I
name
named mine Kevin. I told him he's my personal assistant, business coach. Yes, like
Oh,
I was like,
that's
you're my business
funny.
coach
Oh
with
my
30
gosh.
plus years in the game.
That is
Like,
so
I
funny. I
need
love
all the
it.
help.
I haven't thought of a name for mine. I guess I need to do that, right? What?
I even get,
What?
he has a voice too, because you know you can choose a voice option as well. Yeah, so I went in under the settings. You can do voice. You can also set
Really?
their
Okay, you
personality.
do a
Like I did
training
it
for that.
all. I
You're
was like,
gonna have to do
I
a training for
need
that because
all
I think that would be
the
great for
input.
me. So ChatGPT already created the email
Yes.
for us. Okay, so our subject line, we're gonna put this here.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to take this out. And so I always, when I'm in System.io, I make this larger and I use whatever one you want. We're going to use Tahoma. And I go to like 16. I know that probably looks pretty good, but it's easier to see on an email, especially like a mobile device.
Okay.
So this right here is your preview. This is
Right.
the what the recipients will see in like it's next
Okay.
to their inbox without opening it, right? Like it like if you have something that says, hey,
Uh-huh.
here's your download, and then it has just like a little preview of what it is. Because how many times do you go and you buy something or you have an email? So
Right.
we're just gonna ask. It's under 140 characters.
Right,
Can you
exactly.
please? Oops, did I start typing? Where'd it go? Give me the um, email preview under 140 characters. I hope it knows what that means. I'm pretty sure it does because I've already asked it before. But and if it doesn't, then you can be like, okay, this is exactly what it needs, and you can give that little explanation. So we're just gonna copy this. Gonna go back to the stores. Gonna
Right.
go right in here,
Okay.
and then so the good thing about this is you do not have to develop an email campaign. This will just automatically deliver it. You'll put in the download link, whatever your link
Uh-huh.
is. I usually save my PDFs to the Google Drive and then I share the Google Drive link so that I don't have so much stuff on my computer. You can add
Okay.
the PDF, you can actually add the link. So let's just see. Let me go through. Let me find a link. I'm sure there's something here that I've just actually we'll do that. Get it done planner because I think I just had that yesterday. Recent. Come on. Where are you? Oh, got too much junk. I need to organize my Google Drive. My Google Drive
Hmm. Hmm.
is so
I say that
messy.
every day and it still don't get it done.
It's so messy. We're just gonna do this one,
I
even though
get
it's a
caught up
totally
in
wrong
something
product. You
else
get
and
what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying.
crap.
So we're gonna share it. We're gonna share this one, and I just copy the link. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to this digital store, and then this right here, since it's the download link. Come on, why are you stuck? There we go. So we're going to highlight this and then click on these three dots and we want to add the link. And we're just going to put that link here because that's what they get, right? That's their item that they're getting. And then you'll just put your other information, add like something about,
Right.
I don't know, something about you can use it digitally and then, just let them know how to do it, you know what I mean, on good notes or whatever it is. And then all you're going to do is you're going to click on save. Oops, product file.
Hmm.
Oops, oops, oops. Where am I missing? What am I missing on here? What did I miss? Product files. Oh, product file. So
What does it
where
say?
is that
Email.
normally? Because it's normally in, I think because I erased it. So we're just going to do, and then we can say this is the link again. I think that's what it's asking. I'll have to look at this one. I think because I erased it. We'll look at another. So let's see. Ah, files. Let me hit click on save again.
Confirmation
I know
email
what it
must
is. I know
contain
what it is. So
product
let's
flavor.
let's
Go back.
copy and paste this really quick. Let me just let's go
Yeah.
back. We'll
And
go back because I know what I did.
file
I know
substitute.
what I did. I know what I did. I know what happened. So let's close this out. And when it says edit
Something
email
for substitute.
confirmation, do you see this downloadable file links? I actually had to keep that there and I
Hmm.
forgot. So click on
Yeah.
and ah, I can't type. Planner and then that preview. Where was the preview? Let's go back to there it is. Oops. And then we'll pop it in here. And then let's see if it lets us save it now. Let's hope. Okay, let us save it. So then the next thing is we need to have a checkout page, right? So we're gonna have an
Good. Okay.
image, and I'm just gonna use this one here. And there's that. I'm glad you
Hmm.
showed me that because I'd have been like, what in the world? Why can I not see it? Well, because if you're used to using a bigger screen, you're like, I can see everything. Why can I not see
You're
anything?
scrolling for days.
So, and this is the
Right.
checkout
Right.
page. So remember on the checkout page, remember when we had all that, the long sales copy? That's where that will go. So we're gonna go back up here.
Mhm.
Where is it? Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take all of
Oh,
this,
okay.
oops,
Okay.
all of this. I'm just gonna copy and paste it all. We're gonna make it easy, so make sure I don't have to keep the thing. We're gonna pop it in here, and then I'm gonna take out this, of course. Get your hands on the Calm Collected Planner. Um, get organized today, and then we're just going to, and then again, you can just, fix this however you want. Default, change it. We had it to Homa before, so maybe we want it a little bit larger. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's just going to show what's on the page when they open it. So let's see what else we have to do. Price. Let's say, how much did we say? Did you say you want to do it? $7? 7? Okay, so we'll do $7. And then we just take this out because we know the
Do it for
button is
7.
there.
Yeah.
And now whatever information you want to collect, right? So if you want to email first name, maybe you want a last name too. So you add the last name. And I like to drag the email last. I don't know why. It's just like something I like to do. And I don't use required for anything. The email will automatically be required on the first name. But if you
Yeah.
want this required too, you can just slide this over and it'll make someone put that in there. And then price plan. So we're going to actually create a price plan. So it's a one-time payment and we're going to create
Okay.
a new one. Okay, so we're going to say the calm and collected planner is the name on the order form, and then the name to be displayed on your dashboard when you look at what it is, you can call it the same thing. And then the statement descriptor is when a customer makes a purchase from you, a short description about that purchase will show up on their bank statement. So you could say, Darshell Digital Den,
Okay.
right? And then you could say planner or just plan. Whatever you want to call it. And it's just whatever they're going to see on their bank statement, right? And then a one-time payment. And this you'll be able to have access to this once you set up your payment processor in
Okay.
System.io,
Okay.
which is Stripe or PayPal. And then, if you wanted to take additional service, a different like kind of thing, I think they have other apps that you can add to that. So we're gonna make this, we're gonna save this. And so when we go to the next section, which is the payment
Okay.
method, set payment method. So once you set up Stripe or you set up your payment methods, then you can say I accept credit cards and PayPal. I haven't done Apple Pay, just because I haven't set it up yet. But you can do that too if you set it up. So, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna click next, and then thank for your order. And
Yeah.
then what I normally do is I will say, oh, please, where is it going? Okay, we have 15 minutes. Where is my cursor? There it is. Yeah, please give me a thank you
It
page
has left the building.
copy for this product. Let's see what it gives me. I probably said that wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so that's pretty good. So let's take this whole thing. And you don't have to have it this long. It can be short. It doesn't have to be this difficult. Like if let's say I want to maybe lead somebody to another product on my thank you page, I will add them pair your
Yeah.
planner with my notary appointment and whatever. Like that's what it's saying. Um, and
Uh-huh.
I would just like move this. Thank you, your planner is ready, and then hit publish.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So you see, there's your steps. Oops. Thank you. What does it say? The value is too long, so 250 characters. Okay, so we'll just take this. Let's see. Where are you?
On a thumbnail.
We'll just take this part out, right? Let's see where we are. That's probably still a lot. We'll just take that out. Let's see how it does. So then you know that, okay, let's ask ChatGPT to shorten it. I think they do.
The spaces count as characters
This
too.
under 55, right?
That
Or what is
that
it?
when we took out the top line, maybe
55? Yes. See, your memory is so much better than mine.
two is it 255?
I'm like, see? And there you go. So that's super short. It is what it is, right? If you had a thank you page
Oh,
like
that was
on
short.
a funnel page, then you would see. Let's fix this. Now we'll publish it,
Yeah.
and now we'll show you what it looks like. Check errors in the thumbnail. Okay, what do we have in the thumbnail? Oh, this one has to be 255. Okay, let's just let's ask the Git to do this. My sales page copy or short description has to be under 255, which kind of limits you, but please revise this.
Yeah.
I type really fast, sorry. I'm a really fast, like, I'm really, some people are like, can you slow down, please?
No, you're good.
Like, I don't know how to slow down. That's gonna be a problem.
There we
Yeah, I could
go.
try, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. So then next, let's see if there's any other
But that
errors. I don't
exactly.
think that there
Like
is.
I can
I think
try,
we might
but
be
you still got to
okay.
keep up.
Next, and then let's publish. Let's hope it works. And now we're gonna view your page. So now you see, like when we go to the page, see?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the great thing is that you don't have to have like a super fancy
Okay.
funnel,
Yeah.
or you can just create it this way. Now if you wanted to go through and do a funnel, you could. It's going to take a lot longer. You're going to need more
Uh-huh.
sales copy, right, and more information, and you're going to have to attach the email campaign to the funnel, do the automations. So this is just a shorter version
Mm-hmm.
of getting it out there. Yeah. So what do you think? How do you feel right now? We've pretty much created your product except for the
Okay.
creation of your product.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, you were overthinking it,
Right,
right?
right.
You
No,
were
and that and it
yeah,
seemed a lot
overthinking it.
easier than
And
what
I
I
think
thought too.
that's
So
that's the
that's
biggest thing is
helpful.
like because you're sitting there and
Um,
you're like, oh,
so yeah,
I
I'm
don't know how to
excited
do
now.
like I don't
I
know how to
was.
create this. And it's really simple once
I really
you
was.
get it. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get going and get in. Yeah, it is. It's really self-explanatory.
yeah,
Like all the steps were easy.
yeah. I
It's
think
like I
having
watched
like
the
the
video, but like
dialogue,
actually
right?
sitting here
Like
live
and
with it
going
and just
through.
kind of
Was there
really going through it, it
anything
makes a difference too.
that you were
So
like,
that was
oh,
very helpful.
I didn't know I needed to do that?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
creating the
yep.
thumbnails, like I wasn't, sure on that, as I had to do that for another
Yes, the
piece that I was
favicon. Uh-huh,
creating on a
yep.
web page, right? For my wedding services.
Yeah.
So I was like,
So your
oh, that what is
favicon
it, that
is when you
favicon is what
go
it's
up
called or
here to the
whatever.
top of your
Yeah,
screen,
and I'm
and
like,
like
that's what
you're
that
in
is.
Canva and it
Like,
has the
okay,
little
learn
feet?
something new.
That's a favicon, right? So if you go into mine, I don't know. Let's
Uh-huh.
see. Let's look and see. I'm just gonna
Right.
pick this one.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
hardest thing for me to get is to create that darn little thing because it had to be a specific size and a specific. So if you can see it, mine is so small, but it's a funnel. It's a funnel with a little dollar sign at the end, is what it is. Yeah. And so, but
Yes. Oh
I
my
mean, can
gosh.
you
So
really tell what that is?
very
I don't know.
pretty.
Like, I don't. I probably should just change it to like letters or something.
How cute.
Yeah. So I wish that I could have something bigger, right? And some. So I will. That's on my to-do list,
From
like my
this
future
angle, it's
to-do
hard to
list.
see it, but
So let me kind of explain to you.
I
So
can pull it up.
you can have a full-fledged website
Yeah.
in System.io, right? You can do something like this where you have the full website. This right here, this page, the start here is actually a funnel. And so I've
Uh-huh.
created it in System.io. And so it just gives you, so if you wanted to do that planner, you would create it like this, but you would need like, the
Okay.
ribbon subtitle, a hero image or the hero title, some details, that kind of thing. And then I just kind of added some fluff in there.
Uh-huh.
And then you can see that there's some other things that you can choose from this funnel. And I created this. It took me a lot longer than that digital
Yeah.
store. I will add to our resources. I'll add mock-ups because this picture right here is a mock-up. Um, where else do I have
Right.
mock-ups? Let's go back over here. I'll add some of these to the templates. Some of my templates. Now these are templates for System.io. So if you decided, I don't want to go through all this, Tammy. I don't want to do it. You can buy a template and then redesign it. Yeah. So you can buy a template. So
Okay.
like this template, can use it it looks like this.
Mhm.
You can even like
Oh, okay.
redesign one like this, right? And literally I share with you the template is that has everything in it. It has the sales page, the offer page, the thank you page already set up, and then you're just gonna go in and change whatever you want, the branding, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what I sell. That's what I promote and I sell, right? So this is like $7. If you went to Etsy and you went to buy one of these funnels or templates,
Right.
um,
Okay.
on my Etsy page, it's like $27.
Mhm.
Because you think of the platform, right? The platform for me for Etsy, I have to pay for every
Yeah.
single time I list it, right? And I have to pay a transaction fee. Where here, there's a very minimal transaction fee
Right.
for me, so I can actually charge less, right? And I created
Uh-huh.
this. Exactly. So I can charge less. So a lot of times people will end up finding my
Right,
website and then they're
right.
like, "Hey,
That
I
makes
spent
sense though.
27."
You want to make your profit, so you don't want to
I'm
lose
like,
money.
"You should have been
Yeah.
on my website first." Should have did your research. Exactly. Yep. So these mock-ups I'll put in
Sorry.
here. I'll actually add some to there. And then,
Right?
I mean
Should have
it
did your
depends on
research.
what you want. What do you want your so you could have your website that you have right now. You could actually keep that, but add some tabs and things that you create in here, you can match it to your website. Like
Hmm.
anything that you want to shop for, right? Like you can have templates or maybe like this is my digital store, have it as a link, and then you can add those
Yeah.
into your website. Or you could take your website and create it on System.io and have everything together. Yeah. Hmm.
Add those into there then. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have it out. Okay. Okay. And those are things I definitely need to review as well as we was
Exactly.
discussing,
Yeah.
with the having Zoho one suite, having
Yeah,
my own
because you
now,
want to make it
plus I
easier
have
for
my own,
you.
my
Yeah,
website
it's
itself through
easier for
GoDaddy.
you. It's also
So
easier for the customer.
incorporating
So,
all these
like
pieces
everything
into
for
one
me
flow.
being in System.io,
So there's
I
it's
can do
less clicking
courses,
and they
I can
can
do a
right, right.
community. I just like school because it's easier, right? So I just chose to use school. But if and school for me is really just like it's a way for me to market what I do as a business,
Uh-huh.
right? So you might say, like it's free, I'm providing you a lot of value, but you're like, oh, well, what does she have to offer, right? What does she have to offer other
Yeah.
than that? Well, I can go to her website and she talked about building this store. I can actually go here, purchase System IO, and it's monthly
Yeah.
recurring revenue for me because I'm an affiliate, right? So you want to think of all the different ways that you can make money with your business, you know, Yep. Affiliates,
Hmm.
additional products,
Yeah.
maybe some partnerships, collaborations, those kind of things. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's it. How are you feeling now? We got 6 minutes. How are you feeling? Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a lot more comfortable now with getting this done, to at least start the pre-sale, right? As we were going over that. So I'm going to work on
Exactly.
that,
So
get that
I
up,
am
and then I
a
can
big
work on
proponent
the
of
additionals
selling before
for
you
what I'm
create the
actually going
product.
to make as the moneymaker.
So, or I do a wait list, like I'm creating this brand new thing and I will explain what it is. And I said, I'll make a landing page
Uh-huh.
and I'll add people, tell them join the wait list, right? And then I'll add them
Okay.
to my email list. And then when that product is ready, I already have people that are kind of interested and I can
Yeah.
send them an email. Exactly. So I love your soft sell because that's that's the best way to go. So awesome.
That are
Hmm.
ready. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely is because I think that's
Right,
what
right,
catches my
exactly,
attention a
yeah.
lot that
And
I
it's
keep
it's
seeing
really 'cause,
everyone doing, and then I'm
the
like,
whole idea
okay, it
behind
got
that
to be
is if
something that
you
I'm
get as
missing
much
because why does it seem like
interest, right,
everybody's
for
doing that?
if you don't get any interest, that means that's not a sellable
So I
item.
can do
That's
it
kind of
too.
validating your item. If you get people that are interested, they're like, yeah, I want to check this out, right? And you get them on your email list, then you know what to create,
Yeah.
right? You know what to create.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yep.
Yep. And I have a few different ideas. Like I was telling before, I did a few downloads already off of Etsy that I found templates
Have you
for and
seen
things
my
like that that I can
Have you
use
seen my
to
Canva account?
resell.
You should
So
see my
I have a plethora of information that I can use.
Yeah. So I've really been debating
Like,
whether or not
oh
I want
my
to go back
gosh.
to
So
using
now it's like,
Shopify
okay,
because I've
now I
used
have
Shopify
a
for my
method
templates
of,
before. And then
action that I can really put
I
these into
really loved
place.
it because it was just so much
Um,
easier. The only thing is that like I don't, you know,
uh-huh.
it's still kind of having
Okay.
that issue with connecting the email list, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so I thought about that because I do have like a lot of products. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's where
Yeah.
so I will definitely connect with you again for this because I
Yes.
definitely want to make sure
Exactly.
I can streamline as much as possible so
Yeah.
it's easier
What
for
time
me,
would
like we
work
were
for you
saying,
during the
and then
week
also
in
easy
the
on my
evenings
customers to
to
just
do
get
another
to the
call? Because we
information
could do, like
rather
I said,
than.
systems or
Go over
tech
here,
or
go over
whatever.
there, go, you know.
Okay.
Um, during,
Okay.
yeah. So during the week, I'm good at
Awesome.
four
Okay,
o'clock
perfect. So
Pacific
let
time,
me put some things in the
anytime
calendar
four and
and like we can
after,
just do like a regular meeting and
because
we'll do
I'll
just like
be able
this
to get
because it
home
also
and get
helps
situated
our
and
community, right?
log
It
in.
helps our community to grow and for them to learn. So awesome. Thank you so much, Darshell. This
Okay.
was so awesome. I'm hoping that the recording works out pretty good. It's almost 55 minutes.
Right, right, of
If
course.
not, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
But at least you got the
I know.
knowledge, right? You got the knowledge. I'm just hoping that it does, because then you can go back and watch it again and then
I'm
go
gonna do
through
it
the
all
steps.
over
I'm gonna
again.
send
Dang it.
you that ChatGPT chat so you have the whole thing, and then that way
Yes.
you're good to go. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Tammy. You too. Take
All
care.
right. As you can
Bye
see,
bye.
we got all of that done. I'm hoping that you guys had some value, got some value from this. If you have any questions, pop them into the comments.